Howdy doody, ladies and gents. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Josh, and today is another Mystery Bag Monday. Yay! We've got a big old mystery bag of rags right here. Oh, that's like breaking apart the seam, so we're not going to lift it up any higher than that. We're actually going to do 2 bags today because we have so many bags to get through. There is a backup of sorts, so that's a good thing. So we're going to try to get through as many of these bags as possible. If you're not familiar with this type of, what's this? If you're not familiar with this type of video, we buy these rag bags from local thrift stores. They sell them primarily for, like, you know, mechanics and stuff, but we go and buy them. They're full of t-shirts, and we look for valuable vintage t-shirts inside of them. We have been profitable to this point and continue to be, so we're going to keep doing it. I think we're pretty well into the green on this project. Something like a couple $100. So outside of making somewhat interesting content for YouTube, it's definitely, it's pretty dirty. It's an old diesel Polo. Diesel is I think an Italian brand, if I'm not mistaken, and they were really popular in the 90s. Less so now, but still pretty expensive clothing. So that shirt was pretty messy, but maybe we'll find some other cool stuff. But yeah, so we're actually profitable in this project just from opening them up without having, you know, any other considerations. So that's pretty cool that this project actually works. I remember when I first started it, I saw these rag bags, and I said, you know what, that'd be fun to look, because it's like they're full of t-shirts, and t-shirts is one of the big things that we do. And I'm like, I wonder if these bags of t-shirts, like, are there any vintage tees in them? And so we started buying them, and sure enough, this is before we even were putting it on YouTube, sure enough, there were vintage t-shirts worth lots of money in them. So we were getting them for pennies on the dollar, and able to turn them around and sell them for not like crazy money, at least not all of them. We've definitely sold some of them for quite a bit of money, but not like insane amounts. I think the most expensive one we found out of one of these bags is I think $130 was a 9 Inch Nails tee. Not even one of the older ones, one of the ones from 1999. So that was kind of surprising. We have not hit. We didn't hit much vintage last week, and we haven't hit much vintage this week, even though we did hit a couple weeks ago pretty hard on the wrestling tees, which, like, just out of that one bag from a couple weeks ago is like probably $500 in sales. So, you know, that's pretty good. That's definitely the best bag we've had. A couple weeks before that, we actually pulled out a couple of vintage 80s Bruce Springsteen concert tees. So that has been, probably been close to a month now. They actually haven't sold yet, unfortunately. But, you know, that t-shirt market can come and go, and we price them a bit high because we're into them for so little that, you know, it's fun to let them ride, see what how much you could actually get out of them. So, but yeah, we will see. They are definitely cool tees. So far, we're not seeing much in the way of vintage here. All fairly new school. New school, and some of it very, you know, just Walmart brands. Aeropostale, kind of older Aeropostale. Alright, man, I hope we can pull something out of here, because I don't want to go 2 weeks without anything decent. Foxfire, don't know anything about that company. We had a commenter, we had somebody in the comments a couple weeks ago suggest I should do my like favorite, like top 10 favorite vintage tees, either that I've owned or found myself, or just that that's funny. It says quality fashion. Okay. If you say so. Just my favorite tees of all time. And I thought that was a really good idea, so I'm going to work on that, and we'll probably be putting that out fairly soon. Maybe give you guys an idea of like what's out there, what types of t-shirts are out there, and maybe you've got one yourself and you want to sell it to me. Maybe. So hopefully you've got something that I've been looking for a long time, because there are several t-shirts that I've been looking for, and I don't buy t-shirts very often from eBay or whatnot. Like, kind of like I realize, like I'm in thrift stores so much that like I feel like I should, like I want to find it myself. Like it's kind of how I feel sometimes. It's like I want to be the one that finds it, because that's part of what makes it so exciting to find, is that it's rare, it's hard to find, and it's interesting. So who knows? Maybe one day I'll find some of my all-time favorites. Maybe not. Or maybe I'll just have to buy them off of eBay or from some of you guys out there. But alright, we're coming down to the end of this first bag, which was a big bag. Now what's this? Primos hunting calls. Not vintage, I don't think. It looks old though, but it's just dirty, I think. Oh, we got a country band. Justin Moore. Don't shoot me, I don't know my country artists very well. That's probably not worth much. It's not very old, so we'll probably just keep it moving. Alright, I'm not seeing anything here. Yeah, that's the last one of those, and it's just a towel that's all left. What's this down here? One more tee. In this bag, nothing. Alright, we got one more bag, and we'll get into this guy, and this will be it. So thank you guys for sticking around. Straight out of Kona. It's a Tommy Bahama t-shirt. That might be one, because Tommy Bahama makes a lot of like limited edition, limited run, limited print shirts and garments, so that like I know guys, and I've sold to guys, they just buy the t-shirts because they're want the. So see, here's another one. So we could probably lot these Tommy Bahama tees together and sell them for, you know. Interesting. No, it's not a in utero t-shirt. That's interesting. It's not vintage. It's like a Jesus tee or something like that, a Catholic tee. But yeah, we would maybe lot up those Tommy Bahama tees for like $5 a piece, and we sell Tommy Bahama that way a lot. Looks like somebody who loves Hawaii donated all these t-shirts, because I'm seeing a lot of Hawaii themed stuff. Larger too. So with Tommy Bahama, larger sizes tend to be better. This is interesting. It's like higher quality, but I can't tell who makes it. Maybe not. Yeah, feels nice. All right, let's go. Come on. We just want some vintage. We just want some vintage. What's this? Single stitch vintage. The neck has been played with. Bud Tucker. It's a play on the Budweiser commercial, but I have no idea what it's referring to. I'll have to look this one up, but it's definitely vintage. Distressed, got some holes. It's the interesting. Guys see that? That's interesting. I don't know. Huh. We'll have to look that one up. That's fascinating, but that's good news because we might find some more. Here's a Oneida or Juanita Santa Barbara like vintage tee. Nothing. It's just a tourist tee. So we have somebody here that has some old clothes. Oh, we got a power bar tee. That's actually pretty dope. It is on an older Fruit of the Loom tag. Okay, so this is pretty cool. I don't know how old this is. 2002. So this would almost be vintage, but it's actually pretty dope. So I'm gonna hold on to that because it's pretty cool. First of all, and second of all, snack tees have been hitting lately. So old tees, vintage tees with snacks on them. All right, we have it's a Hawaii tee, tourist tee, and it's single stitch. So we're seeing some single stitch stuff from this Hawaii, but they clearly like cutting off their sleeves off and such. So maybe we have something in here that won't have that. So here we go. T-shirt with 2001 on it. It's not a t-shirt. It's like a turtleneck shirt. So we have some older clothes in this particular bag. Who knows? Maybe this guy was a Nirvana fan. You know, and there's going to be a size XL or a size large heart-shaped box tee. We got a Mexican grill. It's more than just a mouthful. On a bit older for the Loom tag, not terribly old, not single stitch. Allen, I can't remember which Allen, that Tony Allen probably for the Memphis Grizzlies. Yeah, just a basketball tee. What's this? Grizz World Order. This looks like a Memphis Grizzlies tee. It's my guess. So I don't see anything that labels it away, but that's kind of cool. Alright, so yeah, we got a lot of Memphis Grizzlies tees here now. Made in Memphis, though the Grizzlies actually came from Vancouver. So that's kind of cool. Might hold on to that t-shirt. So somebody who was a Grizz fan, which is dope because I love basketball, so glad to see some basketball stuff come through. If anyone knows what Bud Talker, it's probably a whole one word, means, or you know what the relevancy of that is, like hit me up, let me know in the comments below, because I sure don't, and I will do an internet search, but you guys sometimes are the best internet search you can have. Alright, so we are getting down to the end of this. There's at least one towel. Always have to have one towel. And it doesn't look like we're going to get much more than what we found. That Bud Talker is definitely the most curious t-shirt. Definitely the most interesting and curious. Alright, this is the last one. And it's nothing. So, alright, so that was it. We got a few vintage tees. That power bar tee is kind of cool. And otherwise, that'll be it. We'll get back to another bag next week, and we'll see what we can find. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.